Curious bystanders watched as scales were cast aside for a new kind of weigh-in.
I know. Come on now.
Okay.
You go, woman. That's okay. You're hot. You're hot.
Your shirt literally doesn't even cover your stomach. It doesn't fit you. What is up, guys? Mika Senpai is in for a brand new video, and this is a video that I haven't done before with this channel, so I decided that I kind of want to explore on some new videos, but this is going to be primarily a gaming channel. But you know, I just want to explore, and we're gonna be definitely like everyone else, and we're going to trash on some fat acceptance movement videos. Just because, you know, I thought it would be something brand new, something new to do. And the video at the beginning of the video was a clip that was like from 10 years ago, and I just found it absolutely ridiculous that I just had to put it there for that clickbait. But anyway, have you guys ever heard of a YouTuber? I think it's a she. It's like a transgender female. That's what you call females who were originally a boy. I'm not even sure. But she goes by Riley, and recently, a while back ago, she uploaded a video supporting fat acceptance, basically. But only recently has it become popular, and a lot of channels are responding to the video. And I'm over here wondering why Riley is still posting videos, because it seems like she's been getting much more hates than likes in her videos. But anyway, without further ado, let us take a look at what Riley has to say about fat acceptance.
Our weight is often framed as something that we have control over, and something that determines how much willpower we have. I've heard people say that they dislike fat people because they think that the very fact that they're fat means they don't have any self-control. But actually, the reality is that we have far less control over our own weight than we've been told, and being fat doesn't say anything about a person's willpower or self-control. Yeah.
Not even a minute into this video, Riley already has managed to make a fool out of herself, and I'm actually embarrassed for her. Unless we have some type of like medical issue going on with us, our weight is fully in our control, and I'm genuinely confused on, because she, honest to God, sounds like we don't really have control over our own weight, when we literally do, unless a medical issue is involved. Like, Riley, what are you doing to yourself?
Self-control. Yeah, wild idea that you can't judge someone's entire character by their physical appearance. I know. So we're taught growing up.
I'd like to just point out that literally everybody judges everybody by first impression or by appearance. Like, literally, feminist judges white cisgendered male or whatever by just first glance. They see like a white male who could possibly be straight, and they're instantly judging them. Like, whoa, like feminists do that too. Even like people who support fat acceptance, they look at like a skinny model in the magazine and they're just like, what a fucking bitch. White, setting unrealistic standards for the person. Like, we're constantly judging people by their appearances. So I just wanted to point that out there.
I know. So we're taught growing up that weight loss or weight gain is very simple. It's calories in versus calories out. You need to eat less and exercise more, and boom, weight loss. But that's actually a massive oversimplification, and in fact, it causes harm to a lot of people who try to adhere to this false concept to the detriment of their health. But science, types the angry internet commenter. Sorry, but science actually agrees with me here. About 60 to 80% of your calories out are burned just by your existing, and this can vary widely for different people. This is called basal or resting metabolism, and you have zero control over this. Another 10%.
Riley does actually have a point here. Like, you don't have control over your metabolism, but you know what you do have control over? You have control over what you fucking consume, which it's still fucking important. Like, if you think about it, while you don't have control over metabolism, you still have control over your diet. You have control on what you put into your body. If you have a lower metabolism, all it just means is that you just burn off calories at a slower rate than people with a high metabolism. You know what you do if you have a lower metabolism is you adjust your diet. You take in less calories, or you exercise more to burn off the calories because you have a lower metabolism. If you have a higher metabolism, props to you, it's easier to lose weight. But just because you have a lower metabolism doesn't mean it's unfair. You just have to put in a little bit more effort, and that's what life is. You have to fucking put effort if you want to live life.
over this. Another 10% is burned just by your body digesting food, and if you want to continue living, you need to eat food. That only leaves 10 to 30% to be burned by physical activity. And physical activity isn't just exercise, it's walking around, fidgeting, doing whatever. So no matter how much you exercise, you never really have any control over more than 30% of what you're burning. And realistically, you probably have control over much less than that, like maybe 10%. Imagine that for any other scenario. If you were driving and only had control over 10% of the car, no one could blame you for driving in the wrong direction. If you had 10...
That is the most dumbest analogy I have ever heard. How does, like, your metabolism, like, relate to driving? I'm having a seizure right now because I don't understand. Where the fuck? Who raised you? Who taught you this shit? Goddamn.
Is we frame weight loss or weight gain as something that people have a ton of control over, but scientifically, factually, that's not the case. Some people have a high basal metabolism and they tend to be naturally skinnier, like me. And some people have a low basal metabolism and they tend to be fatter. That's just how bodies work. We're not all the same, and you can't hold everyone to the same standard when we all have wildly different metabolic rates. At this point, I imagine...
damn it. Like, damn it, I could just see all the SJW just typing away saying, like, you misgendered her, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. But she kind of does have a point, you know. We can't hold everybody to the same standard, but at the same time, she just literally said, people with high metabolisms are naturally skinny, people with low metabolisms are naturally fatter. But the thing is, if you have a low metabolism, it does not mean you have to be fat. It does not mean you are just fat and boom, you can't do anything about it. If you have a lower metabolism, it just means you have to put in more effort to lose the extra calories, to lose weight. And it's not, it's kind of unfair, but what can you do? With people with higher metabolisms, they don't have to do as much to lose weight, but they also still have to put in an effort to lose weight. Like, people with high metabolisms, they literally can't just sit around all day just eating fucking chocolate and junk food and just expect to stay skinny. While it may be the case for some, but more often than not, if you're just eating like 50 bags of like freaking Doritos and just chocolate bars for days and just tubs of ice creams, it's most likely you'll be fucking obese, no matter if you have high metabolism. Same thing with low metabolism. If you put in the weight to lose the weight and extra calories and the extra fat that you don't need, then you can be skinny. But if you just sit around all day and just eat away your fucking life, of course you're going to be obese and fat. And you know what? You can't even blame your metabolism, because that was your choice to not put in the extra effort to fucking lose weight.
Rates. At this point, I imagine people are saying, but what about calories in? You still have control over that. And yes, you do, to some extent. First of all, not all food is accessible to all people. Millions of Americans live in what the government calls food deserts, which are areas of the country where there aren't any grocery stores that sell fresh, healthy, affordable food. And to the surprise of literally no one, these tend to be in low-income areas. But also, even when folks do have access to whatever food they want, everyone's caloric needs are different, and forcing people to eat fewer calories than they need has been scientifically proven to be ineffective in the long run, even if you've heard anecdotes.
Well, she is right. Not everybody can afford to buy healthy food like veggies and like organic shit. But at the same time, then you just have to improvise. If you can't eat healthy stuff, then you know what you do? You fucking exercise. And that's a simple solution. You exercise to burn off the extra calories. While he is also right about everybody have different recommended caloric intake, at the same time it is your job to find out what your recommended caloric intake is every day, or at a daily basis, and stick to your recommended caloric intake. And if you go past it or you consume more calories than recommended that day, then you exercise. It doesn't mean you eat less the next day because you accidentally ate more calories than you should be. No, that's you don't do that. You exercise. It doesn't mean you accidentally ate like a fucking chocolate bar and that was too much calories. It doesn't mean you fucking starve yourself for dinner. No, all it just simply does is that make sure you have a healthy dinner, but you're still getting all the nutritions or shit you need, and you exercise to burn off the extra calories. That's how it works. It's simple solutions. Don't fucking overcomplicate things, and literally stop blaming metabolism. Like, what the fuck did metabolism do to you?
Are different, and forcing people to eat fewer calories than they need has been scientifically proven to be ineffective in the long run, even if you've heard anecdotal evidence that says otherwise. Most people who diet gain all the weight back and more within 5 years. Plus, it's honestly irresponsible to put this pressure on people to consume as few calories as possible when we know that that contributes to eating disorders. So I can already...
Obviously, Riley over here doesn't exactly know how a diet works. You gain the weight back even after you go on a diet if you're not consistent with the diet. If you are consistent with the diet you are on, then the diet will work. But if you are not, and you are not dedicated, and you have these so-called cheat days, of course you're gonna fucking gain the weight back, you goddamn idiots. That's how it works. I thought everybody knew this, but obviously Riley doesn't. You gain the weight back if you are not dedicated to the fucking diet. If you decide to stop the diet, then you're gonna gain the weight back. It also depends on what fucking diet you are on. Like, of course, the juice cleanse, like the juice cleanse, the juice cleanse is to overall just flush out all the bad shit in your body, or so what I've heard. I don't even fucking know. But at the same time, like, there's certain diets. I mean, there's the fucking ice cream diets, where of course you're not gonna fucking lose weight by just eating ice cream as a diet. You're gonna gain weight. Like, it's all situational, and you know what? You have control over that situation. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna have another seizure.
Eating disorders. So I can already hear the straw man arguments against me. Riley says that exercise is pointless and we can eat whatever we want. She wants everyone to get fat and die. No, that's not true. I know people are still gonna say it in the comments, but it's not true. Exercise is healthy. I would encourage everyone to exercise if they're able to, but it's not a good way of losing weight. And what that should tell you is that health is not connected to your body weight in the way that you were probably raised to believe.
What that should tell you is that health is not connected to your body weight in the way.
Oh, Riley. I have been waiting to hear those words come out of your mouth. Literally everyone who supports fat acceptance believes that health is not connected to weight. Riley, you've done all the work for me. You just shut yourself down. You have just proven that you are retarded and that you... Riley. Who were you raised by? Because honestly, idiots only believe that health has nothing to do with weight. Now, she was saying how scientists supports her on how metabolism is and all that bullshit with the metabolism shit, and how science helps her and like science proves her point. But then she just had to say that health has nothing to do with weight, and science goes completely against her with that. Your weight plays a big factor in your fucking health. I'm just saying. All those fucking cheeseburgers and all those calories you be consuming by eating all those fucking poor cows, guess what? More often than not, you are most likely to experience a heart attack. It's science, Riley. You made your fool out of yourself. You fucking played yourself.
Your body weight in the way that you were probably raised to believe. Of course, we all know by now that the BMI is an awful and inaccurate way of measuring health because it only takes into account height and weight and literally no other factors like exercise or genetic conditions. But what that means is that fat people can be healthy and skinny people can be unhealthy. You can eat poorly and never exercise and be skinny. And likewise, you can eat great and exercise all the time and be fat. There are so many.
Riley, you just keep playing yourself I'm genuinely starting to feel bad for you. While the BMI, it really isn't accurate, but at the same time, the weight depends on each person. But at the same time, your height and your gender does play a factor on what weight you should be. At a certain height, and what you're depending on your gender, like the weight depends, and that's how it works. Metabolism doesn't play in a role on what healthy weight you should be at for your gender and for your health and for your height. Gender. Hold up, I'm having a seizure. But what's wrong with you, Riley? Why are you doing this to yourself? Is my question. But here's the thing: unless you have some medical problems going on, then honestly, your height and your gender, it really does decide on what healthy weight you should be at. It just plays the factors, and metabolism, it does play some role to it, but it doesn't play a significant role in what healthy weight should be. And what she just said is, you could be fat, and she said you could be fat and you could be healthy, but at the same time, it depends on how fat are you talking about? Are you talking about obese fat, or are you talking about like a few extra pounds? Because if it's a few extra pounds, you know what, that doesn't matter. But if she's literally saying you could be obese and you could be healthy, no, honey, that is not the case, because you are literally destroying your body if you are obese. Okay, if you cannot be obese and be healthy at the same time. And you know what, Riley did make a point herself too. She said you could be skinny and you could be unhealthy. And you know what, you're right, you are perfectly right. You could be skinny, and you could be healthy, you know, or I mean, you could be unhealthy, but your gender and your height, it plays a factor on what healthy weight you should be at, is all I'm saying.
Fat. There are so many other factors when it comes to health that we ignore, and it gives us this very misguided idea that fat people are inherently unhealthy or weak. And remember that correlation does not equal causation. So higher rates of type 2 diabetes in people the BMI classifies as overweight doesn't mean that their weight caused the diabetes. Lots of other factors could contribute.
Type 2 diabetes is when your body does not use insulin properly, and one of the several factors on why you may have type 2 diabetes is due to overweight. If you are obese, your body cannot make enough insulin for your body, and insulin basically makes energy for your body to run off of. So when you're fucking obese and you're insulin, that it just simply means that your your body just can't make enough insulin for you, because you know what, you're fucking fat. Okay, you just gotta accept it. Like, literally 90% of people with type 2 diabetes are fucking obese, and that has to like open some eyes for some people that your weight, it's a deciding factor whether you get type 2 diabetes or not. If you're fucking shoving chocolate cake down your throat like constantly 24/7, I wonder why you have fucking type 2 diabetes. And of course there are going to be those people who try to defend themselves and say, oh, it's your weight, type 2 diabetes doesn't depend on weight. Fucking statistics. Look at the fucking statistics. Okay, like shit. We're gonna wrap this video off of here. The video doesn't end there, but Riley continues to state more about like how basically fucking weight has nothing to do with health, and that's what she basically states for the rest of the video. But like I said, this is my first time doing a video like this. Did I make a fool out of myself? I don't know. Just like this video, if I made a fool out of myself, just do it. Just be fucking harsh. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and for more videos like this, also hit that subscribe button. Until next time, Mika Senpai is out.